The Met Gala 2026 just wrapped up and the internet cannot stop talking about one name, Lily-Rose Depp. She stepped onto the red carpet in a breathtaking grey silk crepe de chine gown from Chanel that took 597 hours of intricate handwork and nearly 2,000 embroidery elements to complete. Backless, elegant and adorned with delicate flowers, pearls and a feathered floral accent, it perfectly captured the fashion is art theme for the costume art exhibition. Critics and fans alike called her look a true standout vision that lit up the night at the Metropolitan Museum of Art on May 4th. But as cameras flashed and headlines praised her return after 2021, one burning question kept surfacing everywhere: where exactly was her father Johnny Depp during all of this? Marked the moment Lily-Rose Depp stepped onto the Met Gala red carpet on May 4, 2026. The entire fashion world held its breath. Dressed in that breathtaking grey silk crepe de chine gown from Chanel, she looked like a living piece of art, perfectly matching the costume art exhibition theme. The dress took 597 hours of painstaking handwork with nearly 2,000 embroidery elements, including delicate flowers, pearls and a feathered floral accent that moved with every graceful step she took. Backless and elegant, it highlighted her poise, and the Chanel team had clearly poured their heart into making her the standout of the night. Fans and critics immediately flooded social media, calling her look one of the most memorable in recent Met Gala history, and for good reason. She had not walked these steps since 2021, and her return felt like a quiet, powerful statement of growth and confidence. What made the evening even more special was how Lily-Rose Depp carried herself with the natural charm she has always had. Interviews captured on the carpet showed her speaking softly about the artistry behind the gown and how fashion can truly become a form of storytelling. She mentioned feeling honored to represent Chanel once again, a house she has long been connected with through her modeling and acting work. Her hair fell in soft waves and her makeup stayed fresh and understated, letting the gown do most of the talking. People watching from around the globe agreed she stole the show, blending timeless elegance with modern edge in a way only she could pull off. The images spread like wildfire across Instagram and Twitter, with hashtags for her name trending worldwide within hours. Yet as the celebrations continued and the spotlight stayed bright on her, one question kept popping up in comments and conversations everywhere: where was Johnny Depp? As her father and a man who has always been deeply supportive of her career, many wondered why he was not there to cheer her on in person. It is no secret that the bond between Lily-Rose Depp and Johnny Depp runs strong. Over the years they have shared many public moments of love and respect, whether through family appearances or her speaking openly about how he shaped her view of creativity and perseverance. Johnny Depp has often described fatherhood as one of the most important roles in his life, and Lily-Rose has echoed that sentiment in her own interviews, praising his encouragement during her early steps into modeling and acting. To understand why he might not have been at the Met Gala, we need to look at what Johnny Depp has been focused on lately. Right around the time, he was deeply involved in several major projects that demanded his full attention. One of them is his upcoming film Ebenezer: A Christmas Carol, where he takes on the iconic role of Scrooge, with filming underway in the UK. This Gothic adaptation has been generating real excitement in Hollywood circles as a fresh take on the classic story, and Johnny Depp has been putting in long hours to bring depth and nuance to the character. Sources close to the production have noted how committed he is to getting every detail right, which often means sacrificing other events, even big ones like the Met Gala. On top of that, Johnny Depp has been busy directing and promoting his film Modi 3 Days on the Wing of Madness, which premiered to strong reviews earlier. Stepping behind the camera again after many years showed his passion for storytelling in new ways, and the project received praise for its artistic vision. He also continues his work as the face of Dior Sauvage and made a rare appearance at their fashion show in Paris last year. These commitments paint a picture of a man who stays active and selective with his time, choosing roles and projects that speak to him creatively rather than chasing every spotlight. His art exhibition, A Bunch of Stuff, was also running in Tokyo with immersive displays of his paintings, and it wrapped up right around the Met Gala period, drawing fans from all over. Lily-Rose Depp herself has always respected her father's need for privacy and focus, especially after years of intense public scrutiny. In past conversations, she has shared how Johnny Depp taught her the value of staying true to your craft even when the world watches every move. Their relationship appears built on quiet support rather than constant public displays, and that seems to suit both of them well. While some fans hoped to see them together on the red carpet, others understood that his absence did not mean lack of pride. In fact, many close observers believe he was likely watching from afar, sending his love and congratulations just as he has done throughout her career. The Met Gala night itself was filled with other big moments too. Beyoncé made a memorable return and Rihanna delivered one of her signature dramatic entrances, keeping the energy high all evening. Yet time and again cameras and conversations circled back to Lily-Rose Depp and that stunning Chanel creation. Fashion experts pointed out how the gown represented perfect harmony between craftsmanship and personal style, with its silk fabric catching the light beautifully under the museum steps. The feathered floral detail added a soft whimsical touch that felt artistic without being overdone. It was clear she had prepared thoughtfully, and the result paid off as one of the most photographed and talked about looks of the entire event. Looking deeper into the father-daughter dynamic offers more insight. Johnny Depp has raised Lily Rose and her brother with a strong emphasis on independence and artistic freedom. He has spoken in interviews about wanting his children to forge their own paths while knowing he is always there if needed. Lily Rose has carved out an impressive career on her own terms, moving between acting roles in films like The Idol and her modeling campaigns with Chanel. Her poise at the Met Gala reflected that maturity, and many saw it as a full-circle moment from her earlier appearances as a young model to now commanding the biggest fashion stage as a star in her own right. As the evening unfolded and guests moved inside for the dinner and performances, the conversation about where Johnny Depp was continued in a respectful way. Supporters of the family pointed out that celebrities often miss events due to work schedules, travel, or personal choices, and this appeared no different. Johnny Depp has been enjoying a phase of selective projects and creative control, which includes music performances and his artwork. His fans appreciate this approach, seeing it as a sign of strength and authenticity after years of challenges in the industry. The love between him and Lily Rose remains evident in the way she carries herself and the subtle nods to family influence in her style and interviews. This Met Gala also highlighted how the next generation of talent like Lily-Rose Depp continues to shine while honoring the legacies that helped shape them. Her ability to steal the show came from years of dedication and the quiet family foundation. Even without Johnny Depp physically present, the pride felt genuine and the night belonged to her achievement. People left the event talking about her gown, her grace, and the curiosity around the Depp family bond that continues to intrigue the public in the best possible way. The following days saw endless breakdowns of her look, with Vogue and other outlets praising the 597 hours of embroidery and the thoughtful details that made it special. Social media users created fan edits and appreciation posts celebrating how Lily-Rose Depp represented modern elegance. Through it all, the question about her father lingered, not out of negativity but from genuine interest in a family that has captured hearts for decades. Johnny Depp remains a figure of resilience and creativity, and his daughter's success only adds to that story in a positive light. As we reflect on that unforgettable night, it becomes clear that Lily-Rose Depp delivered a moment worth remembering while the world kept wondering about the man who helped raise such a talented young woman. Their story continues to unfold with each new project and public appearance, showing strength, love, and dedication to art in all its forms. The Met Gala 2026 truly marked a new chapter for Lily-Rose Depp as she gracefully navigated the evening surrounded by fellow artists and creators who all recognized the power of her presence on that iconic staircase. Her connection with Chanel runs deep, going back to her early campaigns where she first showcased her unique ability to embody the brand's timeless yet forward-looking spirit, and this latest appearance felt like a celebration of that long-standing partnership. Many observers noted how the soft gray tones of the gown complemented her features beautifully, while the intricate embroidery told its own story of patience and craftsmanship that resonated with the costume art theme. Johnny Depp has always encouraged that kind of artistic dedication in his daughter, teaching her through his own example that true excellence comes from committing fully to every detail, no matter how long it takes. Even though he could not join her in New York that night, his influence remained visible in the way she carried herself, with quiet confidence and genuine appreciation for the work behind the scenes. Following the red carpet, Lily-Rose Depp participated in several interviews where she spoke warmly about the creative process and the joy of bringing such a piece to life. She highlighted the skilled artisans at Chanel who dedicated months to perfecting each element, from the delicate pearls to the feathered accents that added movement and life to the design. Her words reflected a deep respect for the collaborative nature of fashion, which mirrors the same teamwork Johnny Depp often emphasizes in his film projects. Fans tuning in from around the world felt inspired by her poise, especially those who have followed her journey since her first major modeling gigs as a teenager. The bond between father and daughter has always been one built on mutual admiration and shared creative passions rather than flashy public appearances, and this Met Gala served as another reminder of that foundation. While some wondered about his absence, others pointed out that Johnny Depp has been prioritizing meaningful work that allows him to express himself fully after years of navigating a demanding industry. In recent months, Johnny Depp has poured his energy into Ebenezer, the upcoming Christmas Carol adaptation, where he brings a fresh interpretation to the role of Scrooge. Production reports from the United Kingdom describe him as fully immersed in rehearsals and character development, working closely with the director to capture the emotional layers of the classic tale. This project represents his continued passion for storytelling and his desire to take on roles that challenge him creatively. At the same time, he has been overseeing post-production elements for Modi 3 Days on the Wing of Madness, a film he directed with great personal investment. The positive early feedback from screenings has been encouraging, and it shows his evolution as both an actor and a filmmaker. These commitments explain why attending every major event becomes difficult, yet his support for Lily-Rose Depp never wavers. She has mentioned in previous conversations how her father's advice to focus on quality over quantity has guided her own choices in selecting roles and collaborations. The fashion community reacted swiftly after the Met Gala, with leading publications breaking down every aspect of Lily-Rose Depp's look. Vogue described the gown as a masterful blend of romance and modernity, praising the way the silk fabric draped elegantly while the floral details evoked a sense of living art. Other outlets like Harper's Bazaar and Elle echoed these sentiments, noting her ability to stand out among a star-studded guest list that included returning icons and new faces alike. Social media platforms lit up with fan accounts sharing side-by-side comparisons of her 2021 and 2026 appearances, highlighting her growth as both a performer and a style icon. The curiosity about Johnny Depp's whereabouts came from a place of affection, with many supporters posting messages of love for the entire family. They recalled past moments when he accompanied her to events or spoke proudly about her achievements in interviews, emphasizing how he has always been her biggest champion behind the scenes. Beyond the immediate buzz, the Met Gala also sparked broader conversations about family dynamics in Hollywood. Lily-Rose Depp represents a new generation that values independence while honoring their roots, and her graceful handling of the spotlight reflects lessons learned from Johnny Depp's own experiences. He has openly discussed in various interviews the importance of protecting personal time and focusing on family even amidst busy schedules. This philosophy seems to have shaped their relationship into one of quiet strength, where support is expressed through actions and encouragement rather than constant visibility. During the gala night itself, as performances unfolded inside the museum, Lily-Rose Depp mingled with fellow guests, exchanging ideas about art and creativity. Witnesses described her as engaged and present, fully enjoying the moment while staying true to her understated elegant style. The absence of Johnny Depp did not overshadow her achievement. Instead, it allowed the focus to remain squarely on her accomplishment and the hard work she put into preparing for the evening. Looking at Johnny Depp's recent activities provides even more context. His art exhibition, A Bunch of Stuff in Tokyo, featured dozens of his original paintings and drawings, drawing large crowds of admirers who appreciated his distinctive artistic voice. The immersive setup allowed visitors to connect with his creative process on a deeper level, and the timing overlapped with the Met Gala period. Additionally, his ongoing partnership with Dior Sauvage has kept him involved in select campaigns and events that align with his personal brand. These projects demonstrate a man who carefully chooses where to direct his energy, ensuring each endeavor carries real meaning. Lily-Rose Depp has echoed similar values in her career trajectory, moving between independent films, mainstream roles, and high-fashion work with deliberate intention. Her Met Gala appearance felt like a culmination of that journey, and fans celebrated the way she continues to evolve while staying authentic to herself. As the days after the event passed, the conversation expanded to include reflections on legacy and mentorship within the Depp family. Johnny Depp has often credited his own parents and early influences for fostering his love of the arts, and he has worked hard to pass that same spirit to his children. Lily-Rose Depp's success stands as a testament to the nurturing environment where creativity is celebrated and resilience is taught through example. Many longtime supporters recall how he stepped back from certain public duties during challenging periods to focus on what mattered most, and that same approach seems to guide his choices today. The Met Gala served as a beautiful stage for Lily-Rose Depp to shine independently, yet her poise carried subtle echoes of the foundation her father helped build. Fashion analysts pointed out how her choice of Chanel connected not only to her modeling history but also to a broader appreciation for heritage brands that value artistry, much like Johnny Depp's respect for traditional filmmaking techniques. Fan communities across platforms dedicated entire threads to analyzing the evening, sharing high-resolution photos and video clips of her red carpet walk. The way the feathered floral accent caught the light as she moved became a favorite detail, with many calling it poetic and fitting for the art-themed night. Discussions often circled back to the father-daughter relationship, with heartfelt stories from those who have followed their public appearances over the years. One recurring theme was Johnny Depp's consistent private support, whether through attending her early premieres or offering guidance during important career decisions. Even when schedules prevent physical presence, the emotional connection remains strong and evident in interviews where Lily-Rose Depp speaks of him with clear affection and gratitude. This Met Gala added another positive chapter to their shared narrative, showing how both continue to pursue excellence in their respective fields. Furthermore, the broader cultural impact of the event highlighted shifts in how celebrity families are viewed today. Audiences appreciate authenticity, and Lily-Rose Depp delivered exactly that through her thoughtful approach to the gown and her interactions with the press. Johnny Depp's selective presence at events aligns with a growing trend among established artists who prioritize depth over constant exposure. His work in music collaborations and upcoming stage possibilities also keeps him creatively fulfilled. As Lily-Rose Depp continues to take on more diverse acting projects, her Met Gala moment stands out as a milestone that bridges fashion and film in a seamless way. The curiosity surrounding her father's location came wrapped in admiration rather than speculation, reflecting the respect many still hold for his body of work and personal journey. In the weeks that followed, media outlets published extended features on the Depp family's influence on modern entertainment. Pieces focused on how Lily-Rose Depp has developed her own voice while drawing inspiration from her upbringing rich in artistic exploration. Johnny Depp's multifaceted career spanning blockbusters, independent films, and visual arts provides a rich example for her to reference. Their story resonates because it feels genuine, built on real experiences rather than manufactured images. The Met Gala 2026 will be remembered not only for stunning fashion but also for the quiet strength it revealed in one of Hollywood's notable families. As more details from the night surface through behind-the-scenes accounts, the appreciation for Lily-Rose Depp's achievement only grows deeper. Her ability to command attention without seeking it aggressively sets her apart in an industry often driven by louder personalities. The Chanel gown, with its 597 hours of dedicated labor, symbolized that same commitment to craft, and many viewers drew parallels to Johnny Depp's meticulous preparation for complex roles. Whether transforming for Pirate of the Caribbean or diving into historical characters, he has shown time and again the value of immersion, and she clearly shares that mindset. Supporters continue to express excitement for future collaborations or joint appearances whenever timing allows, while respecting their individual paths. The Met Gala served as a perfect illustration of how the next generation can honor the past while forging ahead with confidence and grace. This enduring public interest in their dynamic stems from years of memorable moments captured in films, interviews, and red carpet walks. Johnny Depp's dedication to fatherhood alongside his professional life has left a lasting impression on fans who see Lily-Rose Depp thriving today as proof of that effort. As she steps into bigger opportunities, the foundation of love and creative encouragement remains a constant source of strength. The 2026 Met Gala captured one shining evening in the ongoing journey, reminding everyone why both father and daughter continue to captivate audiences worldwide. Their shared commitment to authenticity and artistic integrity shines through every project and public moment, ensuring their story remains one of inspiration for years to come. The fashion world, the film industry, and loyal fans all look forward to witnessing what comes next for Lily-Rose Depp, with the quiet knowledge that Johnny Depp's pride and support travel with her always, even when miles apart. The Met Gala 2026 continued to generate waves of admiration long after the last guest had left the Metropolitan Museum of Art, with Lily-Rose Depp remaining at the center of countless conversations across fashion circles and fan communities worldwide. Her Chanel gown stood as more than just clothing; it became a symbol of dedication to craft, with those 597 hours of handwork visible in every delicate stitch and pearl placement that caught the light so elegantly on the staircase. People who attended or watched from home described feeling moved by how seamlessly she blended into the costume art theme, turning the red carpet into her own personal canvas. Johnny Depp has always instilled in her that same level of respect for artistic processes, whether on film sets or in creative collaborations, and it showed clearly that night through her thoughtful demeanor and genuine smiles during interviews. While he remained focused on his own demanding schedule in the United Kingdom, many close to the family noted that he had sent personal messages of encouragement beforehand, reinforcing the strong private bond they share that does not always require public displays to feel real and meaningful. As social media analytics rolled in the following morning, her appearance had broken records for engagement, with millions of views on official clips and fan-shared content highlighting the graceful way she moved in that backless design and the soft pastel organza details that added a dreamy artistic flair. Publications such as Vogue and Harper's Bazaar ran detailed features praising not only the technical achievement behind the embroidery but also how Lily-Rose Depp brought her own personality to the piece, making it feel alive and personal rather than just high fashion. This success built directly on her previous work with Chanel, where she has served as a consistent ambassador, showcasing versatility across campaigns and runway moments. Her father, Johnny Depp, has spoken in past interviews about watching her develop that confidence, and it clearly paid dividends on May 4th when she commanded attention without needing to overshadow anyone else present. The curiosity about his absence only grew warmer, with supporters sharing old family photos and clips where he expressed pride in her milestones, emphasizing how fatherhood taught him the beauty of stepping back when it allows loved ones to shine independently. Meanwhile, Johnny Depp stayed deeply immersed in filming Ebenezer: A Christmas Carol in London, where he transforms into the complex character of Scrooge under director T. West's vision for this gothic reimagining, set to release in November 2026. Set photos that surfaced earlier in the year showed his incredible commitment to the role, with heavy prosthetics and period costumes that made him nearly unrecognizable, highlighting once again his dedication to fully disappearing into characters. Production sources described long days on set filled with rehearsals that capture the emotional depth of Dickens' classic tale, blending humor, fright, and redemption in fresh ways. This major studio project marks a significant return to big-screen storytelling for him after focusing on more personal endeavors like directing Moody 3 Days on the Wing of Madness, which continued receiving positive word of mouth from its festival and premiere circuits. Balancing these creative obligations with personal life often means making choices about which events to attend, and the Met Gala fell during a particularly intense phase of filming, yet his thoughts remained supportive toward Lily-Rose Depp as she prepared for her own big night. The Depp family dynamic has always fascinated observers because it feels rooted in authenticity rather than Hollywood performance. Lily-Rose Depp has carved her path through roles in independent cinema like The Idol and mainstream projects while maintaining her modeling ties, and each step reflects values her father emphasized during her upbringing, such as staying curious, pursuing passion projects, and protecting mental space amid public attention. Fans who have followed both careers for years pointed out parallels in their approaches to work, where quality and sincerity matter more than constant visibility. During the Met Gala evening, as dinner and performances unfolded inside, Lily-Rose Depp engaged in conversations with fellow creatives, exchanging ideas about art, fashion, and storytelling, all while her Chanel look continued turning heads with its intricate floral and pearl elements that symbolized patience and beauty. The feathered accent at the waist moved subtly with her gestures, adding that living artwork quality the theme celebrated so perfectly. Even without Johnny Depp physically there, the narrative around the event wove in appreciation for how he helped nurture such talent through example and quiet guidance over the decades. In the broader context of 2026, Hollywood seemed to embrace more selective and meaningful participation from established stars, and Johnny Depp exemplified this by prioritizing projects that challenged him artistically. His ongoing music explorations, collaborations with friends, and continued painting work kept him creatively fulfilled outside of film sets. Lily-Rose Depp mirrored this mindset in her own balanced career, avoiding overexposure while delivering memorable moments like the Met Gala appearance that reminded everyone of her star power. Social media threads filled with respectful discussions about their relationship often included quotes from older interviews where Johnny Depp described the joy of seeing his children grow into independent artists, and where she credited him with teaching resilience and love for the creative process. This Met Gala became another layer in that story, showing how support can exist strongly even across oceans and busy calendars. Fashion insiders noted additional details about her styling, including the pale blue Chanel cap toe slingbacks that complemented the gray silk, beautifully completing an ensemble that felt cohesive and intentional from head to toe. Weeks after the event, the conversation evolved into deeper reflections on legacy within entertainment families. Lily-Rose Depp, at 26 years old, already carried herself with the composure of someone who understands the weight of public interest yet handles it with grace and focus. Her return to the Met Gala after 5 years away felt like a statement of continued growth, and the stunning Chanel creation reinforced her status as a true fashion muse. Johnny Depp, meanwhile, received updates from the Met Gala through family and friends while pushing forward with Ebenezer scenes that demanded emotional range and physical transformation. This period highlighted how both navigate fame on their terms, choosing depth over frenzy. Fan communities organized virtual watch parties of past red carpet moments featuring them together, celebrating the warmth visible in those interactions and understanding that absence on one night did not diminish the pride felt. Media coverage remained largely positive, with outlets focusing on achievements rather than speculation, which helped keep the spotlight where it belonged on Lily-Rose Depp's triumph and the artistry surrounding it. The embroidery elements, numbering nearly 2,000 in her gown, became a talking point in sewing and design forums where enthusiasts broke down the techniques likely used by the Chanel atelier, praising the level of skill involved. This attention to detail resonated with Johnny Depp's own reputation for meticulous preparation in roles from Captain Jack Sparrow to more recent dramatic parts where every gesture and expression receives careful consideration. Their shared appreciation for craftsmanship forms a subtle thread connecting their careers and public moments. As Lily-Rose Depp moved through the gala night, mingling and enjoying performances, she projected an aura of quiet fulfillment that many attributed to strong personal foundations, including the one built at home. Supporters online created montages pairing her Met Gala photos with encouraging messages for the whole family, acknowledging how Johnny Depp's journey of resilience has inspired not just his daughter but countless others facing their own challenges. The event ultimately reinforced themes of artistic passion, family love, and individual growth, all captured beautifully under the Metropolitan Museum's iconic lights. Further explorations of their story reveal consistent patterns of mutual respect and space for personal evolution. Johnny Depp has rebuilt aspects of his career through independent choices and big swings like the Scrooge role that excite audiences anticipating the November release. Lily-Rose Depp benefits from observing that process, applying similar dedication to her endeavors whether acting or modeling. The Met Gala 2026 captured one vibrant snapshot in their ongoing narrative where her standout presence invited curiosity about the man whose influence helped shape it without ever needing to steal focus from her moment. In interviews after the event, she continued speaking positively about creative collaborations and the honor of wearing Chanel again, which aligned perfectly with the values both father and daughter seem to hold dear. Global audiences responded with increased streams of her projects and renewed interest in Johnny Depp's upcoming work, showing how one family's milestones can uplift interest across generations. The silk crepe de chine fabric, the pearls, the feathers all came together not just as fashion but as a visual representation of effort, patience, and elegance that defined the night for many attendees and viewers alike. This chapter also opened doors for broader discussions about work-life balance in high-profile families where schedules rarely align perfectly yet emotional connections endure. Johnny Depp's time in the UK for filming meant missing the New York event, but also meant delivering a performance that promises to captivate holiday audiences later in the year. Lily-Rose Depp thrived in her spotlight, embracing the opportunity fully and emerging with even stronger industry respect. Their story continues inspiring because it feels human, grounded in real experiences of love, support, and shared creativity rather than perfection. As more behind-the-scenes details from the Met Gala emerged through photographer accounts and guest recollections, the appreciation for her poise only deepened, cementing the evening as a highlight of 2026 fashion history. Fans eagerly await future opportunities where paths might cross more visibly while respecting the individual journeys that make each achievement special in its own right. The Depp legacy of artistic integrity and family strength shines through moments like these, reminding everyone that true success often blooms in both grand public stages and quiet private encouragements. With Johnny Depp pouring heart into Ebenezer and Lily-Rose Depp building her career brick by brick, their combined paths offer plenty more captivating chapters ahead, filled with the same dedication that made the Met Gala night unforgettable. The conversation around the Met Gala 2026 kept expanding in the days that followed, with fans and fashion enthusiasts diving deeper into every element of Lily-Rose Depp's unforgettable appearance and the natural questions it raised about her family support system, especially regarding Johnny Depp. Her Chanel gown, with its 597 hours of dedicated atelier work and nearly 2,000 individual embroidery pieces, represented more than a fashion choice. It embodied the very essence of the costume art exhibition theme by transforming fabric into a moving sculpture that told stories through texture, light, and delicate movement. The pastel silk organza accents and the feathered floral detail at the waist created an ethereal effect under the museum lights, making her look like she had stepped out of a painting come to life, which perfectly aligned with the fashion is art dress code that encouraged guests to explore the boundaries between wearable art and historical inspiration. Many who analyzed the look up close praised the pale blue Chanel cap toe slingbacks that added a subtle pop of color while keeping the overall palette soft and sophisticated, allowing her natural beauty and poise to shine without distraction. This level of thoughtful styling comes from years of experience and a clear understanding of how to honor a house like Chanel while making the moment uniquely her own, something Johnny Depp has modeled throughout his career by fully committing to roles and creative visions that resonate on a personal level. As more behind-the-scenes footage and guest accounts emerged, it became evident that Lily-Rose Depp enjoyed the entire evening connecting with fellow artists and soaking in the creative energy that filled the Metropolitan Museum of Art on May 4th. Beyoncé delivered a powerful return that had everyone talking, while Rihanna once again brought her signature drama, keeping the red carpet vibrant and full of energy throughout the night. Yet even among such iconic presences, Lily-Rose Depp's graceful return after 5 years stood apart as a highlight that felt both fresh and deeply rooted in her modeling heritage. Her interviews captured genuine excitement about the craftsmanship involved and the honor of representing Chanel again, a partnership that has grown stronger with each campaign and public appearance. This continuity in her professional life mirrors the steady support she has received from Johnny Depp, who has long encouraged her to pursue opportunities that challenge and fulfill her creatively rather than chasing fleeting trends. His absence from the event did not go unnoticed, but it also opened space for appreciation of how their relationship thrives on independence and mutual respect, allowing each to celebrate the other's achievements from wherever their paths take them at the moment. Johnny Depp's current focus on the film Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol explains much of his schedule during that period, as production in the United Kingdom demanded his full presence for intense character work and filming sequences. Playing Scrooge in this bold new adaptation directed by Dee West has him transforming physically and emotionally into the complex Dickens character, with early footage showing a great and grizzled portrayal that promises depth and nuance for the November 2026 release. This project marks a meaningful return to major studio storytelling for him, and the dedication required left little room for travel to New York even for a night as spectacular as the Met Gala. At the same time, his earlier directorial effort Modi 3 Days on the Wing of Madness continued to earn praise in artistic circles, reinforcing his passion for storytelling from behind the camera as well. These choices reflect a deliberate approach to career that prioritizes substance and personal investment, something he has passed along to Lily-Rose Depp, who selects her own projects with similar care, balancing acting roles, modeling and personal growth without overextending. Fans who understand this dynamic viewed his absence not as disinterest but as part of a larger pattern of focused commitment that ultimately benefits the entire family through sustained success and creative fulfillment. The Depp family story has always captured public imagination because it blends Hollywood glamour with real human experiences of love, resilience, and artistic exploration. Lily-Rose Depp at 26 has developed a presence that feels authentic and self-assured, drawing from the example set by both her parents while forging her distinct identity in the industry. Her Met Gala appearance served as a powerful reminder of that evolution from young model to established talent capable of commanding one of the world's most watched fashion stages. Johnny Depp has spoken in various conversations over the years about the pride he takes in watching his children discover their voices and pursue their dreams, and those sentiments echoed in the way supporters discussed the event online, sharing memories of past family moments alongside excitement for current achievements. Even as he worked on Ebenezer scenes that required long hours and emotional immersion, his thoughts likely turned toward celebrating Lily-Rose Depp's big night through private channels that matter most to them. This balance of public spotlight and private connection defines their bond and adds warmth to the narrative surrounding her stunning Chanel moment. Furthermore, the broader impact of the 2026 Met Gala extended beyond individual looks to conversations about how fashion serves as cultural dialogue and personal expression. Lily-Rose Depp's gown, with its intricate hand-sewn flowers, pearls, and organza details, invited viewers to appreciate the human effort behind high fashion, connecting directly to the costume art exhibition that pairs garments with artworks spanning centuries. Experts in textile design highlighted the technical mastery required to achieve such fluidity and durability in a backless silhouette that moved beautifully with her steps. This attention to craft parallels Johnny Depp's reputation for immersing himself completely in roles, whether through physical transformation, voice work, or emotional preparation, as seen in his Scrooge portrayal. Both father and daughter demonstrate a shared respect for the process of creation, whether on screen, on the runway, or through visual arts, and that common ground strengthens their relationship even across busy schedules and different time zones. As media outlets published extended breakdowns of her look complete with close-ups of the embroidery, the public gained greater appreciation for the teamwork involved at Chanel and the confidence Lily-Rose Depp brought to wearing it so elegantly. In the weeks following May 4th, social platforms remained active with fan edits, appreciation posts, and thoughtful discussions about legacy and entertainment families. Many noted how Lily-Rose Depp carries herself with a quiet strength that reflects lessons learned from navigating public life from a young age. Johnny Depp's journey through various career phases has provided a living example of perseverance and creative reinvention, something visible in his commitment to Ebenezer despite the demands of location filming and character complexity. Supporters often point to his music work, art exhibitions, and selective film choices as evidence of a man who values authenticity above all, and that same principle appears in his daughter's approach to her Met Gala preparation and execution. The curiosity about where he was that night came wrapped in affection, with messages encouraging both to continue shining in their respective fields. Rather than fueling unnecessary speculation, these conversations celebrated the visible success of Lily-Rose Depp and the foundational role Johnny Depp has played in nurturing talent and resilience within the family. The Met Gala also highlighted evolving trends in celebrity participation, where artists increasingly prioritize meaningful projects over attending every major event. Johnny Depp's decision to stay with Ebenezer filming aligned with this shift, allowing him to deliver a performance that could resonate with audiences during the holiday season, while Lily-Rose Depp embraced her opportunity in New York fully. Her pale blue slingbacks and soft waves of hair complemented the gray silk perfectly, creating a cohesive vision that photographers and stylists praised for its harmony and modernity. Inside the gala, as dinner progressed and performances lit up the evening, she continued representing grace and engagement with the artistic community around her. These moments add layers to her public image, showing not just beauty but a genuine connection to the creative world that the theme celebrated. For those following the Depp family closely, the night became another positive milestone, illustrating how support can manifest in different forms, from red carpet presence to dedicated work on distant film sets. Reflecting on the entire experience reveals a beautiful interplay between individual achievement and family influence. Lily-Rose Depp stole the show through preparation poise in partnership with Chanel, yet her success also reflects the creative environment fostered by Johnny Depp, who has championed artistic freedom and dedication throughout his life. As Ebenezer moves toward completion with its thrilling ghost story elements and star-studded cast including Daisy Ridley and others, anticipation builds for his return to screens in a fresh interpretation of a beloved classic. Meanwhile, Lily-Rose Depp's Met Gala triumph opens doors for new opportunities in film and fashion, reinforcing her status as a multifaceted talent. Their stories run parallel in many ways, both marked by commitment to craft, resilience in the face of challenges, and a deep appreciation for the arts in all forms. Fans continue expressing excitement for whatever comes next, whether joint appearances, future collaborations, or simply witnessing each milestone as it arrives. The 2026 Met Gala will stand as a shining example of how one elegant evening can spark lasting conversations about talent, legacy, and the quiet strength that binds families even when miles apart. This enduring interest stems from the genuine connection audiences feel toward the Depp family, built over decades of memorable performances, interviews, and shared creative passions. Johnny Depp's multifaceted career, from blockbuster icons to independent gems and now directing in major studio returns, provides rich inspiration, while Lily-Rose Depp brings fresh energy and perspective to her generation. The Chanel gown required immense skill and time, yet she wore it as if it were an extension of herself, moving through the night with natural elegance that made the feathered floral accent and pearl details come alive. Such moments remind us why fashion and film continue captivating hearts worldwide and why stories like theirs resonate so deeply. As more details from the gala surface through official channels and personal recollections, the appreciation only grows, cementing Lily-Rose Depp's appearance as one of the defining highlights of the evening. Johnny Depp's absence in person did nothing to diminish the pride inherent in her achievement. Instead, it underscored the freedom they both enjoy to pursue excellence on their own terms, while knowing the emotional foundation remains solid and supportive. Looking ahead, the coming months promise exciting developments, with Ebenezer captivating holiday audiences and Lily-Rose Depp advancing her own projects, all while the bond between father and daughter continues inspiring those who value authenticity, resilience, and artistic dedication in equal measure. Their journey together in a part weaves a narrative rich in love, creativity, and forward momentum, ensuring that nights like the Met Gala 2026 become treasured chapters in an ongoing story that captivates and uplifts. What do you think about Lily-Rose Depp's stunning Met Gala 2026 moment? Drop your favorite detail from her Chanel gown in the comments below and let us know if you would have loved to see Johnny Depp there supporting her on the red carpet. Which upcoming project are you most excited for from either of them, Ebenezer or her next film role? Hit that like button if this story touched you and subscribe for more honest updates on your favorite artists and their journeys. Turn on notifications so you never miss the latest. Share this video with fellow fans who appreciate real talent, real family bonds, and incredible fashion moments. Thank you for watching. We will keep bringing you these stories straight from the heart. Stay inspired and see you in the next one.